A club like Chelsea will sack Ole Gunnar this night. Ole Gunnar must go. For Manchester United to do well, you can't have a Pogba, a Jadon Sancho, a Cristiano Ronaldo in your team, and you can't manage them.
Leicester was in 13th position before they played us. You concede 4 goals against Leicester. How many goals are we going to concede against Liverpool and the Man City?
Sometimes if you sack your coach, you bring new coach, they expect say the new coach will deliver. The new coach is feel worst.
Man U have a problem, no be just because of the features, because of their morale.
The Brentford players, they play like people way from village travel go America for their first Christmas. They are very happy to play against the champions.
Everybody they plan for Lukaku. When they see Lukaku, even though now 4 people go come whole lot.
Chelsea just they get lucky say they score that goal that first half. If not, this magenta the second half guy. Chelsea for collect on this night.
Because the only thing we have to do now is to make top 4. There's no trouble for Manchester United.
Welcome to Football Fans Tribe. Here we interview Naija football fans after matches and giving Naija football fan content back to back. So if you're new here, please, and I beg, click the subscribe button. After I tell you that this video is sponsored by 1xBet, your sure betting platform. Go to www.1xbet.com. Register with this our promo code FFTribe to get 200% bonus on your first deposit when registering. Meaning if you put 1,000, they'll give you 2 extra 1,000 so that you now have 3,000 for bets. 1xBet, bets for every taste. Here comes the rest of the interviews.
I'm not happy because I can't remember the last time Manchester United defeated Leicester City. Throughout last season, I don't think we defeated them. Remember, they were the reason why we couldn't win the FA Cup. They defeated Manchester United in the FA Cup. Today again, this is the first time Manchester United is conceding 4 goals for a very long time. And remember again, today we lost our way unbeaten record.
So the one good thing that Ole has done so far.
The only good thing he has done for Manchester United, we've lost it today, and we conceded 4. Against a Leicester that has failed to win a game for over 5 matches.
No Ndidi. No Ndidi too.
No Wilfred Ndidi. They won Manchester United without their number 1 defensive midfielder. That is how bad Manchester United has gotten to now. This is our 7th game and we managed to win 2 in our last 7. Fine. Now we have a Ronaldo in our team. We have a natural number 7, a winger in the name of Jadon Sancho. Fine, maybe you travel internationality couldn't allow Fred to play. Then you have a McTominay. You refuse to play a McTominay at the back of Pogba. Let the Lingard and the Bruno Fernandes do the attacking. If you have a Lingard in your team, you start him. You play Pogba in front of McTominay to cover your defense. Since you know you have a shaky defense, you kept him on the bench. Lingard has been doing well. You always play him 6 minutes, and you begged him not to go through the transfer window. You didn't allow him to go. When someone was there to take that guy, you didn't allow him to go. You kept him in Manchester United. Every day you give him 6 minutes. Today we concede 4, not from Chelsea. We have Liverpool to play. So if we concede 4 today, and Liverpool just won 5-0, so what do you expect?
Which hope? Which way Nigeria?
No hope. There is no hope. The only thing I expect Manchester United to do is to stop deceiving we, the fans. Because I see the Glazer family and Manchester United, but they are only deceiving us by telling me that they have faith in Ole Gunnar and they are backing him, that they are with him, that they don't have any faith of replacing him. When somebody like Anthony Conte is there looking for a job, and the worst you can do every season is to make top 4. Like this, you can't make top 4. You have Atlanta to play home and away. Like this, you can't win Atlanta. So are you taking Ronaldo to Europa? So there is no time for Ole Gunnar. Ole Gunnar should have left Manchester United by now. Keeping this guy in Manchester United is like delaying the doomsday. You are shifting the goalpost. It must happen. Ole Gunnar must go. For Manchester United to do well, you can't have a Pogba, a Jadon Sancho, a Cristiano Ronaldo. You have a Varane, a World Cup winner and 4-time Champions League winner in your team, and you can't manage them. You don't know when to play whom. You don't know when to play a player and when not to play him. You have a shaky defense. You have a McTominay who can sit in number 5 and refuse to go front. You have a Pogba who can do the offensive, who can do the attacking. You left McTominay on the bench. You left Lingard on the bench. A manager who cannot manage world-class players. Ronaldo is world-class. Varane is world-class. Pogba is world-class. De Gea is one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Saved Man U today because this coffee don't bad pass like this.
We should be talking about 6-2 now, if not because of De Gea. And you're asking me how long? There is no time. A club like Chelsea will sack Ole Gunnar this night.
No lies, no lies.
Are you getting me? Chelsea cannot allow Ole Gunnar to be in Old Trafford by tomorrow, because everything is gone. The only thing he has lost it this evening. So he has no reason being in Manchester United. And the earlier they sack him, the better. Because people make top 4 with 1 goal, with 2 goals, and you play 7 matches and you win 2, and you want to make top 4. You want to win Premier League with Ronaldo. You want to win Champions League, because when you have Ronaldo in your team, you want to win everything.
The player alone, he demands it.
No reason to exit any tournament with Ronaldo, and you are gradually dragging him to Europa. He has 2 seasons. If Man you fail to make top 4, Ronaldo will play Europa next season. If Man you fail to qualify from groups in Champions League, Ronaldo will play Europa. All because of Ole Gunnar, a man who has not been tried anywhere. The worst manager since Ole Solskjaer left Manchester United, 3 years plus, not even Carling Cup.
Teacups.
So there is no time for Ole Gunnar. The best news I will hear tomorrow or from now to the end of October is that Manchester United have part way with Ole Gunnar. That would be the best news. We are tired. Ole Gunnar must leave Man U from now to the end of November. If something must happen to Manchester United, if we must make top 4, because the only thing we have to do now is to make top 4. There's no trophy for Manchester United. The cheapest trophy we're supposed to win, we are out. We can't win FA Cup. Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool cannot allow Manchester United to win FA Cup. We can't near Premier League. We have nothing to do in Champions League. So if we sack Ole Gunnar now, the only thing we can get to salvage our season is to make top 4.
I can't remember the last time you considered 4 goals in a match. Not against one of the big teams in Europe. If you are in fact in England, Leicester is not among the big teams in England. It's an average club. Where are they currently? A team below 10. Leicester was in 13th position before they played us. You concede 4 goals against Leicester. How many goals are we going to concede against Liverpool and the Man City or Chelsea? This match happens to be one of the worst. In fact, I think since when I'm supporting Manchester United, I started supporting Manchester United in 2006.
Would you blame the coach again?
You are somebody that have knowledge and experience about football. If I don't blame that coach, who should I shift all the blames to? I should shift it to my father who does not support football. Who am I going to blame if I don't blame the coach? What I have understood already, I know that with the result we had today, there was nothing like pressure. Though he stood today.
He stood up. He wasn't sitting down.
Ozevi, unlike him as usual, always sitting for almost 90 minutes. Though I know that he's not on pressure because they are not seeing anything wrong with what he's doing. It's like they are in love, in too much love with him, because we as an adult, we understand that when you are in serious love with somebody,
you will see the fault.
The errors of that person will be seen as perfection. Nothing that person does that you sees as mistake. Even the person's mistake, you will like covering them up. You will always cover the person's error in order for the outside world or other ears not to hear them or not to see them. So with what is happening in the club right now, the board, I don't think they are even seeing the errors, or I don't know whether they don't know what to do. In fact, I don't know what is wrong with the board, because it is obvious. Even the Neymar can understand that the problem we're having is the coach. Imagine Ronaldo. What was his performance in today's game? If Ronaldo play 5 matches without getting a goal, I'm not going to give her a blame. I will put all my blames on the manager. He's not doing well. I am not happy, and we are not happy. I am speaking on behalf of the fans, and 95% of Manchester United fans here in Nigeria want Ole Gunnar Solkjears to be.
For my own contribution about the coach, say sometimes some match feel from coach, some match also feel from coach, because sometimes coach if he coach, players will not hear. Sometimes coach if he lose guard, players feel struggle all their possible best to deliver match, but because of the coach lose garden, players will lose the game. You understand? But inside these matches, for me also, Mayu will do well. Mayu do well.
Now you go still keep the coach. You no go reason to sack him or anything. You still the supporter.
We feel still give him time. You understand? We still give him time, because sometimes to sack coach is
the solution.
You understand me? To sack coach is not the way. Sometimes if you sack your coach, you bring new coach. They expect say the new coach will deliver. the new coach sef fit worst. The reason when Man U sack Mourinho go to Tottenham, play either 3-4 matches, deliver. People say, Mourinho. But immediately Mourinho lose 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. Game also change. You understand? People begin criticize Mourinho, say sack Mourinho. Or you still check Tottenham of today also. Check which position are Tottenham.
You understand? They be the top league.
You understand? They play 3 set match and they win. Then now they play 3 set match also and they lose. Watch their position.
They collect 3 goals on the 3 matches.
Better 9 goals, 9 points and 9 goals. So that is the game, senior man. For my own prediction, maybe the first still allow Manchester coach to just coach at least November, from now. Let me just say from now to January. Then they will confirm maybe whether the difference will come. Okay, I think Arsenal coach will win the best coach of the month. Or you look at, but then first lose 3 straight matches. People talk against that guy, say chase that guy. That guy is not a coach. But along the line, later, then play 3 straight matches and win. He win the best coach of September. You understand? So at least when they give Man U coach maybe more 2 months or 3 months before they will give him maybe sack later.
No way for Man U. Man U, they have a problem. No, it be just because of the futures, because of their morale, their confidence. I think that's the most important part of the game right now. Their confidence. Going to such big games with this kind of messy. It's bad for them, but me, I believe Man U. Not that I believe them, just as a football lover that can always expect something from a very good side too. They can at least this coming game, I believe they will come out on top against Atlanta. But if not, there's doom. There's a big doom for them at the end of the tunnel until Solskjaer is X'd out.
Interesting. That's what I wanted to ask you. In your opinion, now, do you feel it's time? Because many people are saying he has built this team. They should give him time to do more. They gave his assistant coach a new contract recently, last week, Mike Phelan. They just continue to show support for this guy, one after the other, despite the results.
This is where it gets tricky. Solskjaer is a lovable figure in the Man U legendary status. You get so many players, ex-players, ex-legends, they are rooting for him. Why? Because when they look at the start of Ferguson, from where he came in, he stayed 6 years before he won a major trophy. This is just 3 years per se for Solskjaer. But then again, the league then and the league now is different because the league now is demanding. And then look at the squad he has. I think Man should part way with him as a football lover. But otherwise, let them stay with him. Without Arsenal will grip past them. Yeah.
And any final word on the game? Or what do you see today with the performance of Iheanacho? At least he did well. Leicester City performing well without him did it today. Vardy scoring another goal, and the performance of Maguire. I know you were supporting De Gea in that first goal and all.
This is where it gets tricky. First of all, when you want to blame the guy that slapped the other guy, you blame the other guy for also provoking him. You get? The guy had the options. They are winning 1-0. They are in front. Why not just play the ball out there? When I was explaining that incident to you, I told you before the game passed the ball, Iheanacho has already visualized the pass. He was already running to Maguire, and then the pass was not firm enough to get to Maguire. Maguire had to wait a little. You get? But then again, football is always a game of luck sometimes. Yeah. But Man U, they played good for the first 30 minutes I watched. They were good enough until that goal. I think that was the whole thing that scattered the game. Like, I think Man U would have won the game if not for that goal. Yes, because the morale kind of dropped and he lifted Leicester's. So that's it. But thank you, Iheanacho. Thank you, Vardy. Thank you, Tielemans.
You be expect a very tough match. Because if you check the Brentford players, they play like people way from village travel go America for their first Christmas. They are very happy to play against the champions. So their body just they rush there, say, oh boy, see champions. But I think just happened. But very interesting game. And I've been expecting the game today like this because Chelsea don't really try play six and South London derbies. You win 5. I mean, you win the 6. You concede just 1 goal. You know, there easy. We really try. This man really try. But the game was so interesting. And thanks to Eduardo Mendy for today.
7 saves from him today, and yet you know that Ballon d'Or top 30. What do you think?
Now black man. Not man talk again. Finish.
Interesting. And then Lukaku. Then sub him today. 4 Premier League games now without a goal. E don reach where e don dey happen. Premier League teams don dey plan am.
I no look am like that. Just like as I tell you, no be one person dey score for Chelsea. Na so the man build our team. Make Lukaku go back Inter Milan today. Tomorrow, na Rudiger go score our winning goal. Make Lewandowski come. Lewandowski fit still run for 90 minutes. Person wey go score our winning goal na Spiliqueta. So the man no dey depend on a special player. I no fit say defenders dey stay with am. Just that people dey plan against us and their plan dey always fail.
Interesting. And then Chalobah and then this boy Malangsa coming in. Rudiger and Thiago Silva no dey today. How you see that performance?
Yes, na very good one. This one now, he dey look at club wey get good coach. That is why dem dey sack coach, bring a new coach. Just like as I no dey surprised say my fellow team go fit sack their next coach. Now, see wetin this man do. He don give that boy confidence. After that Aston Villa game, I follow criticize the boy. But today now, he dey seem a different player. The boy just dey play like say na tomorrow be our Champions League final with Man City. He wan start. He played. He was very comfortable with the ball. Now for the tackles be say in the tackle like say him bet for the person head when in the tackle. He was so impressive. Then for the Chalobah own, I no dey even talk Chalobah own. Chalobah na big boy. If Chalobah go Madrid, he go start. If Chalobah go Man U, he go collect captain hand for Maguire straight. So Chalobah na Rudiger second. So nothing dey even talk about that one. He na big boy right now.
Just back on top of the table. How you feel Chelsea go dey maintain at least small because of the Chelsea no really get many strong matches on paper to play.
I know they look am like that. Because Premier League dey very difficult. Na Aston Villa sef last season we almost deny us of top 4. If to say na only we and Man U and Arsenal na dey the league, I for tell you say the league don end. But we get more important people wey take life and football serious. Whether about people like Liverpool and Man City. So I no go look am like say we go fit stay for long. But so far as for now,
just dey go one by one.
And step by step. No be people wey season never start, they'll go off first like Arsenal. Then at the end of the day now, they are nowhere to be found. So I believe say for now, Chelsea go dey comfortable for that place.
In final word.
The match tight. Even myself, I dey fear. Like after that 76 minutes, my leg dey shake. I say yeah, so Liverpool don't come stop me again. My leg dey shake. No be small thing. I tell you.
What you get to talk about the goalkeeper Mendy today? 7 saves. Now he went on at the match today.
I tell you, I don't know why they don't put that boy for Ballon d'Or. Even Manny they complain, Koulibaly they complain, say that guy supposed to for that Ballon d'Or contest because the guy good, over good the warrior. I know. See to be sincere, if I say not be that keeper, by now Chelsea for the collect 4-1 now because see in savings 1-on-1. See the bicycle kick. See as in comot and many keepers no go fit see that bicycle kick. But this guy, I don't know the kind of eye wey get, whether he get 6 eye, carry save that ball. I beg that boy need that Ballon d'Or. He supposed contest for that Ballon d'Or. I tell you.
Interesting. And then one thing wey happen, Lukaku then substitute him today. He never scored for 4 Premier League matches now. Make una begin dey worry small.
I dey tell you say it's like everybody dey plan for Lukaku. When they see Lukaku, even though now 4 people go come whole lap, now only Arsenal be no. Then leave one person, and if you give Lukaku one person, he go carry that person go. So everybody don dey understand say that kind of person na person wey dey bully. So you go bring 4 people carry come, so that before he go bully one, those 3 he go tired, they go collect the ball. But the guy, I hope say he go do well because wetin he need now who go dey feed am. Like now nobody dey wey dey feed am. Like see Kovacic today now, he get some kind pass wey he suppose to dey give Lukaku, but in pass I no know whether na this break wey dem go make am in lose memory.
Small sharpness.
Na memory in lose, na 0-1 na he no lose memory. Maybe within the week if he recover him memory back. So I just like wetin I see today. The funniest thing wey I dey pray say make dem no agree make Chelsea dey that top till December finish, because if Chelsea dey that top till December finish, yeah, e don red. Premier League don come Stamford Bridge, yeah. So na wetin I just dey pray make Chelsea just dey maintain that thing. And the funniest thing is say now we get small matches to come, and Liverpool wey be say na dem dey follow us for back. They play Man U next week. And me, I get Norwich to play. Yeah, that one na walk over for me now. So I believe say I get 3 points next week. Upper week 3 points again. So now wetin I just dey happy say I win this Brentford. To be sincere, I no believe say Chelsea go win Brentford because when I see wetin dem play Liverpool,
win West Ham, win Arsenal, play Liverpool 3-3.
I say Liverpool go score, they go score. Liverpool go score, they go score. Liverpool go score. Even when we say they win West Ham for that minute, now that one shock me. They like to win for that minute. So I just thank God the grace of God is by my side. My enemies will not love me. Yeah, my enemies will not love me.
You don't go spiritual.
Yeah, some people stand here, they will make them love me. But God is good.
In case you know that some people, God free, just stand there.
I beg, point and light.
Then try today, then try somehow, you know. But the better side no win the match. What I mean by the better side, I say throughout the second half, this Brentford then dominate the second half from beginning to the end of the match. How we say 13 shot on target, or 13 attempt. How many Chelsea have one attempt? That's throughout that second half. So when they tell you say, don't show you say now Brentford get the second half entirely, and Chelsea just they get lucky. They get lucky enough say they score that goal that first half. If not, this match enter the second half, guy. Chelsea for collect on this night. But just that Mendy, he don't show himself, he don't see prove himself again. Say him now the one of the best goalkeeper for the world now as he stand and so the guy, I don't know what to tell the guy, but he deserve man of the match for this match today.
Just and then Lukaku 4 Premier League games now, no goal. Then sub him today. It don't happen now. When we say Premier League teams, they don't know this guy. They plan ahead for this guy.
Not be just Premier League team don't know the guy. Even me myself, I don't know the guy. So if the guy want the score goal now, he get to call my phone number. I'll tell him some kind of things what he need to do before he go start the score goal. You don't understand? Because as he stand now, so if they start the substitute for match, no matter how big you are, may not say you don't go down. Most people now why they go substitute for match. No matter how Lukaku, we know say a big guy in big stage anytime, any day. So now one can play away say even day when you're front, you know go a lot of men do all those kind of turning. You know, during the face during the drug ban, that's what they do. So everybody now can realize Lukaku now say that one kind of big game. Football now don't get one kind of knowledge. We say, guy, the sense where they football now not be here again. Back then, Drogba whole ball like this. Now turning go turn, shoot that ball now go. Now Lukaku do all those things for Inter Milan, blah blah blah. But in come England now, I tell you say no be top 6 again. England now top 20. No small team for Premier League again. Everybody now big team for Premier League. Because you know get chance again. So for Lukaku, if you want step up in game, may get somebody where you go play alongside them. Because this when I never see anything will come back from that guy body. 2 seasons ago when Lampard there, I tell you say if that guy no improve that season when they sign, improve the next season, may them sell him. If they sell him, I no go dey surprised. Still, this guy they got to sell him. If they don't sell him, may them even like swap the guy with some kind of players where they need.
Where if you go there?
Yeah, where if you go there? Because if you check this Lukaku, when they play with Mortara Martinez for what they call him for Inter Milan, they do well, they score goals. But now you don't go like 4 matches now, no goal. The next thing when we see now substitute now, it don't make sense now. For Thomas Tuchel, no be coach where say you go say a bad coach. Why in the substitute? I know what they do now. Coach where get sense well. Now coach where they respect anytime in day. I don't care. I know they support Chelsea. I be enemy for Chelsea well, but at the same time, I dey like this Thomas Tuchel. For Chelsea, they don't show you say they really contender for this Premier League because this Brentford now one club where challenge Arsenal, challenge Liverpool. So for Chelsea now to beat them without the lack of Rudiger or all the other guys coming from bench, say yes, Chelsea don't show you say they're big title contender and now the only club where if you put sand for Man City, Gary, this is 9B Chelsea. Although they're not going to win the league share, but they will put sand for Man City, Gary.
Yeah, it was a very competitive match. I know it was going to be like this for the game. Even Chelsea coach acknowledged that. The reason is that most times when Chelsea comes back from international break, it's always difficult to play, especially when they are going away. And we lost on key defenders in the person of Rudiger and Thiago Silva. So I was even expecting a draw match. So it was okay. It was okay. Yeah.
And Malangsa and this boy Chaloba coming in, and how good did they do today? How good was the performance?
Yeah, they tried. It was expected of them to meet up to the standard according to the coach. That everybody, whenever you have the opportunity, you show yourself on the pitch and you try to meet up to the standard. They all played well. I think they played with their whole heart.
Minus the goalkeeper, which other Chelsea player I believe they performed well today?
Kante.
As usual.
Yeah, as usual. Yeah, the normal tackling, and so his presence alone. And again, I give to Loftus-Cheek. I was expecting Jorginho, but for the fact that the coach no remove Loftus-Cheek, bring Jorginho, the game was more of a defensive game in that midfield. Yeah.
And then finally now, this Brentford, people will just come for relegation to be this, but they see the way they play the match, like say now Chelsea they play another team.
England know me, Anybody they come from anywhere. Leicester come from relegation. After first season, second season they win league. And so it be. So the team be. First When they come, they go first one impress. But we dey also watch as season they go. Maybe after December we go know how far. So that's what I mean.
What's